Hello everyone, Soul the Scientist here again. And yes, it's finally happening. This morning, 2K revealed details on the open beta for Battleborn, so, for your convenience, here's everything you need to know, plus some details on how the campaign will be structured. We've known for quite some time that Battleborn's campaign will be structured differently than Borderlands, but today we have a better understanding of not just its structure, but how much replay value it has. Think of a season of a television show, where each episode tells a story on its own but contributes to the overarching story of the whole season. In Battleborn, each mission is like an episode in the story of the fight to save the last star. Just like you can rewatch an episode of your favorite show, you can replay each individual mission, but unlike that episode, everything won't be exactly the same every time you play. First of all, there are 25 characters, so that's 25 unique ways to play and experience each mission, QED. Second, each mission has several dialogue options, so you won't always hear the same lines over and over, unless you want to. Isaac's dialogue in the algorithm is so funny and expertly delivered that I would play through the mission multiple times just for the chance to hear the lines I wanted. Speaking of the algorithm, that is but one of two missions you'll be able to experience in the open beta. The other mission, titled Void's Edge, is the mission from the E3 demo where the Battleborn attempt to close the Varelsi portal on the icy moon of Bliss, now settled by the Peacekeepers. So, basically, the two story missions we'll have access to are the only ones we've seen be played thus far. In addition to the story missions, we'll have access to two of the three competitive multiplayer modes, Incursion and Meltdown. Incursion is Battleborn's MOBA-esque mode where minions for each team march along a single lane to take down the shields of two spider tanks. It is then up to your team to take down each of the enemy spider tanks while simultaneously fending off the other team's heroes and minions. The team that destroys both of the opposing team's spider tanks, or does the most damage to those tanks after 30 minutes, wins. Meltdown is the mode most familiar to those who participated in the closed technical test last year. This mode requires your team to escort your minions to designated incinerators on a virtually symmetrical map. Each minion sacrificed earns your team points, and once a team reaches half the necessary score to win, the incinerators are moved to locations closer to the enemy base. The first team to 500 points, or the team with the most points after 30 minutes, wins. Competitive multiplayer is all well and good, but what matters most is who you'll be able to play as, and when you can play. PlayStation 4 players will have access to all 25 heroes, and players on Xbox One and PC will have access to 24. Toby, the penguin who pilots the hulking orange mech suit, will be exclusive to PlayStation 4 for the open beta, but don't worry, he will be in the full version of the game at launch on all three platforms. Toby is not a Day 1 DLC character. Initially, you'll have access to 7 heroes: Thorn, Wrath, Oscar Mike, Orendi, Montana, Miko, and Marquis. As you progress through the beta, you'll level up your character and command rank, complete various challenges for each hero to unlock lore, taunts, skins, and of course, the remaining 17 or 18 other heroes, depending on your platform. This will allow every player to get a really good feel for how progression is going to be when the full game launches on May 3rd. So for easy reference, check out the link in the description box below to Mental Mars' website that conveniently lists the unlock requirements for each hero, in addition to just about everything else Battleborn related. Finally, the open beta will begin first on April 8th for PlayStation 4, April 13th for Xbox One and PC, and ends on April 18th for everyone. Best of all, there are no restrictions on gameplay capture, so upload and stream to your heart's content. One last thing. My channel has pretty much exploded in about the past month or so. I've been meaning to do a formal milestone video to say thank you to everyone, but Battleborn kept revealing new characters, so I had to put it on the back burner. But I will get around to it next week. So until that video happens, thank you so very much to all of you who subscribed to my channel in the past 5-ish weeks. Your support has not gone unnoticed or unappreciated. If you liked this video, or found it to be informative, please be sure to leave a thumbs up and a comment down below. Let me know which hero you're most excited to play in the Battleborn beta. If you've seen my recent videos, you probably know that Galilea is at the top of my list, so I'm going to try to unlock her first, after I kill 800 minions. However, if this is my first video you're watching and you're interested in Battleborn, please consider subscribing. It really helps me out, and it's an easy way for you to keep up to date with what's happening in the game. So until next time, thank you very much for watching.